Right, so if you want to talk about crazy amounts of cash flow, it's pretty hard not to talk about this house. This one I've been helping out with for a little while now, but as you can see, it's absolutely bloody huge. It's pretty much finished now, rooms 1 right through to, I think, 18 up there somewhere. Put in a mezzanine level. We've blocked off all of this. There's all windows behind there. There was an office up there, now it's a bedroom. There's a bedroom down there, there's a bedroom up there. There's bathrooms for miles. And this place is just absolutely massive. Just goes on for miles. Lots of bedrooms, lots of bathrooms. That's that last mezzanine becoming a bedroom up there. And in between each couple of bedrooms and stuff, there's a bathroom set up as well, which is great. It's got a good natural light. It's heated well, and yeah, perfectly good size. And it was basically just an old commercial building. So I think we've got about 12 bedrooms upstairs. And down here we've got another kitchen through there, and bedrooms 15 through 17, and one on the mezzanine level. And the gift from this place basically is in central Wellington here. That's the ferry terminal just over there. So I've got a rough idea of the renovation costs and the purchase price, all the bits and pieces of numbers on this one. But as you can imagine, you know, cash flows pretty well as an 18-bedroom property. The gotcha, I suppose, with this property is that that's not all it is, in regards to there's actually a commercial property out there that's rented out as well. And then through here, oof, I don't know how much you can see in here even. Through here, there is enough space to put multiple car parks and car storage. And the idea here was to, with a double height cavity there, super easy to put a car jack here, just where this little red car is. You can put a car jack there, and means you can have a car sitting above it as well for massive amounts of storage. So in essence, what this property basically is one small commercial building, 18 individually rentable bedrooms, plus I reckon probably 20 car parking spaces through here. This property was purchased for, originally back in the day, $1.3 million, and like the last video, just showing exactly what sort of cash flow is possible through slightly more complicated, I suppose, projects. I'll jump in with the pen and paper now and give you a rundown of exactly what I think the cash flow would be on this bad boy. But in essence, you know, it's stuff that you know, most people maybe not want to get stuck into. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but you just can't beat the result, which is huge amounts of cash flow. All right, so let's have a look at these numbers, shall we? So this is the Hut Road property. So as I said, like 18 bedrooms, $250 per room. We've got expressions of it. There's 6 or 7 people living in it already. We're getting $250 a room quite easily. So that's $4,500 per week when it's full. The commercial property is getting about $550 per week. That's been ongoing for a number of years. I said 20 car parks, but in lieu of including into these numbers the cost of the car jacks, let's call it 15 car parks, just to be real conservative. That's another $750 a week. So then we've got a property that's going to return about $5,800 per week. Obviously, you take some occupancy out of that. So I've done the numbers on this a few different times. It's always come out above $300,000 per year. Sometimes if you maximize the car parks and play around with a few bits and pieces, it comes out at about $350. But let's use 301 just to be conservative. Now then, as I said, the purchase price on the property was $1.3 million. I've got a really rough idea of what the reno cost in its entirety. Now, it's taken about a year because there's been resource consent applications and full rewires and obviously a lot of construction. I'm going to call that $600,000. So let's say, you know, full conservative here, 1.95 million. Now, if we put that on current interest rates at about 6.5%, that's going to be 2,788 per week. Income on that is obviously $5,800 per week. So the cash profit is around $3,000 every single week. Now, that's not actually that much of an outlandish project, honestly. That was always going to land at a number similar to that. Obviously, out of that $3,000 a week, you've got to take property maintenance, management costs, rates, insurance. But man, if that was $1,000 a week, I would be shocked. I reckon this is a $2,200, $2,400 per week profit every single week. Now, if you're not seeing profits like that, if you can't imagine how to get your hands on profits like that, if something like this isn't in your future, in your mind, you need a ticket to my event. You need a ticket to come along to the Cashflow Bootcamp in Auckland, 28th of May. Link in bio, link underneath this video. If that's not the best deal you've ever seen in your life, or at least the best deal I've seen this year, then there's something going wrong. Have a great day, guys.